So I'm guessing Rita's having a conflict of interest with the whole Blastia being destroyed thing.
Of course she is.
Yeah, so now she notices.
Well,
Right.
there were a few, like, single throwaway lines that she was like, this Blastia has, like, a weird formula or something like that.
Yeah.
So it's, like, sort of implied that she kind of had some idea that not everything
Yeah,
was
but
right.
like, it has a weird formula. It's made by entirely new technology.
Yeah, like, it's, again, they intentionally make things really, really vague just that they don't ever have to explain things like that.
Yeah. Also because they want to try to have a big reveal later that we've seen coming.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
the less we tell you, the less likely you are to realize. Ugh, I got a new phone today, I'm so happy.
Is it that glowing purple thing on the desk?
Yes, it is,
I think
actually. How did you know?
iPhone is a 10-year-old pay-per-minute phone.
Nice.
Yeah, it's slick.
Get a Droid Max.
If only things weren't so complicated, we could have killed her and been done with it.
Well, I mean, she's unconscious now. You could just throw her off the airship.
but then I'm not sure if Baul would listen to us.
That's true. We lose our airship and possibly die.
Yeah.
We'll get the whale to drop us off first.
Oh, we killed your owner. Listen to us now.
We're your new master now, right?
Morning, Yuri.
No more dragging your feet.
Morning.
Heyo.
Oh, I guess you had to make one.
It's a beautiful morning.
It's a dirty job.
but
Someone's got to do it.
Even as we stand here, the air is out of
You sleep in those
balance,
clothes? Yeah,
and
me
our
too.
world may already be dying.
The world's dying squall. Oh wait, there's a cloud. Shit.
We have to complete the resurrection. What is it? The rejuvenation? I don't remember. I haven't played Tales of Symphonia in
Look who's
years.
feeling better.
How's this-
Regeneration,
Years
I
and
think.
years. That's right. Yes.
In the past,
Are we going to the moon now?
have not negatively affected our. There have always been beings who maintain the balance.
No,
by
that's the
sensing
end
changes
game.
in the airflow.
World
Beings
regeneration,
like
X-Sphere.
Pharaoh and Baul,
Please, no.
the entelecheia. So the entelecheia were responsible for keeping the air balanced.
Okay, we got the whole custodians of the world thing.
Yup.
For ages, the entelecheia have regulated the air. But the
They did
recent
a
increase
pretty
has been
crappy
greater
job
than
of
they could
it.
control.
Which is being caused by the Hermes blastia.
And which is also why you were going around taking down as many of them as
And
you
they're
could.
mad as hell and not gonna take it.
Yes.
So
that
I
was my
thought,
mission.
if she's trying to destroy all Blastia, does that include the ones that they wear on their wrists for whatever reason?
No, it's just the Hermes Blastia.
To whom
Okay.
I owe my life.
The Bodhi Blastia are supposed to
The
be, I guess,
path
the
you walk.
environmentally friendly ones.
Ones run on solar power.
Now
Mhm.
someone can hunt the
Well, I mean,
entelecheia
you're up
for
here.
all
You
that
can
they
easily
are.
recharge.
I seriously need to like stop and take like 2 hours to make a post in the thread just
This
with
has
all
made
these
the mission
vocabulary.
even more difficult.
They're hybrid blastia. You have to charge them
Why
at
is
those
everybody
stations
so
that are
Just
anywhere.
live stream that post and have that be the rest of the session.
Why is everyone so crazy about these apatheia? Because they
I'm
make the
afraid
new
I don't have
things.
an answer.
That's the reveal.
Welcome to
air
the new
Waste 10
age.
hours.
To the new
absorbs
age.
becomes condensed
Let's
within
be
its
honest,
body
this
over
game
time.
does have a couple of weird words, but it's nothing compared
When
to
its life is
Abyss.
at an end, that
That's
condensed
true.
air forms a crystal.
Tales of the Abyss, you
And
need a
apatheia.
dictionary.
Yes.
That's all I know. I
Which is
imagine
kind of a
Pharaoh
shame
shed
because
more
it does
light
a
on the
really good
subject, though.
job otherwise with the world building
It's
and
got a
stuff.
good story, but it's just
So
so
Yeah.
buried in its own
crystals of
terms and
concentrated
like,
air.
oh my
If
god.
That's true, and the energy could be extracted
Seventh
from
phone
the
on
apatheia.
hyper-resonance.
It would be a source of overwhelming power, I'm sure.
Great, you've already figured it out, Rita.
Could we really do that?
Her thesis is like,
I don't
she could write
know.
2 theses.
I bet somebody wants to use these things for the wrong reasons.
Awful Dog just doesn't care about any of this.
Dog is just along for the ride.
just
He's
tell us
he's
what
actually
we
getting a
do?
high from the thin air up here.
Seriously, we could have avoided
There's
all
a
this
small
trouble if
hole in
you
the side of
just
that
talked
keg.
to
He's
us.
just drinking from it constantly.
Am I wrong?
It's actually like an intravenous tap.
Even if you had known.
He's
there
not
are
gonna like
things
it when you
not
have to
even
change the
could have
accessories. He's
prevented.
gonna be like, no!
What do you mean? I showed up at Heliord
My
because
stash.
Baul had sensed a disturbance in the air. Where there was a disturbance, there was sure to be a Hermes
Heliord was
blastia.
where we met that guy with the chainsaw blade, right?
Heliord is the
no.
churro.
Well,
We met.
is she
What I
talking
found
about the
was not a
chainsaw blade?
blastia. It was a person. That had never happened
I don't
before.
think so.
So it
Okay, I'm
wasn't like
lost
you were
again.
looking for Estelle in particular.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it was that she first saw Estelle, like, that when she was on the dragon and you were in the
yeah,
hotel
right.
with the gigantic open wall,
Oh, yeah.
and she
Now she's
showed
talking
up, she
about it.
thought she was coming for a Hermes Blastia,
Yeah, but it was actually Estelle.
but it was
Okay.
actually Estelle.
For the sake of the path I've chosen.
That's
It
why
was at
she's in
that
insipid
time that
poison.
Pharaoh first appeared.
Does she know Pharaoh? I mean, like,
Yeah, she knows
fucking-
Pharaoh.
Okay.
She
So
was
couldn't we
actually
just-
talking to Pharaoh at the first cutscene, like, you know how like Pharaoh kind of stopped and looked at her for a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, she name dropped.
So couldn't we just fly to Pharaoh right now so Estelle can do her dumb quest and then just finish it?
Yes,
Yes,
actually,
that's the
plot
next
point.
story point.
Oh, okay.
The game knows.
I made a deal with Pharaoh.
It also opens up a
And he
billion
agreed
side
to grant
quests,
me
but the
some
next
time.
like actual thing is
You mean
go see Pharaoh.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure once you get the airship in any RPG, you
if
just
it
get to go
became
do things.
apparent that her
Exactly.
existence posed too great a threat, then
All those
I-
old towns you used to be in.
Can I land the airship anywhere?
Yep.
Not
You
anywhere, but most places.
Well,
Settle down.
anywhere where you'd actually
Obviously,
want to land.
Judith reached a different
Yes.
conclusion.
I love how she just like admitted that she may have wanted to murder Estelle, and Estelle just doesn't know what this. She's just dotting.
Smells like,
Belly said you possess
I
a
understand.
great
I would have
compassion.
agreed.
And Yuri is just like, good point.
If
I
you can
see.
Communicate that to Pharaoh somehow. You may learn what you should do.
I want to see that heart.
Hey, there's no real reason for you to fight Pharaoh anymore, right? I mean, we know that
She may be
Hermes
compassionate,
Blastia
but
are
she's
what's
so
causing
dumb
the
that she would
problem and
accidentally
everything.
kill all the entelecheia anyway.
That's why she's a
Just make sure
poison.
the Epicura
Compassionately
don't
kill
fall
them.
into the wrong hands.
I still want to meet Pharaoh. I want to hear what he has to tell me.
I think how Rita's just like, we don't have to go see the
But-
giant phoenix monster.
Please try to understand. I have
Estelle's
to
just
know
like,
more
nope.
about myself.
Can't
We're
we just
going.
drop her
Take
off and
responsibility
leave?
for who I am.
Yeah.
All right.
For a second there, I thought she was gonna like push her over the railing.
Sorry,
Uh,
I don't think we can decide what to do about Judith
she was
right
debating
away.
it.
I promise not to
You're
leave
the cause
again
of
until
all our
things have been
problems.
settled, as you said. I need to accept that responsibility myself.
Let's go and find Pharaoh. We'll finally be getting around to one of the first things we set out to do.
I thought the first thing we set out to do was to fix that water fountain.
We can work out the rest once this is finished.
Oh,
There's a
I guess
rocky
you could be
crag in
referring to the
center of
first
the
thing
south
as a
of
guild.
Gabor. That is
Yeah.
where Pharaoh lives.
Yeah, because they took on Estelle's whole stupid quest.
Yeah.
Still,
We still haven't got paid for that,
thing.
by the way.
She's
Baul
paying
can
you
take
in
us there.
kindness.
Okay, let's go. This
You mean the
meeting's been a long
Aquablastia
time
thing?
coming.
Yeah. This meeting's been a long time coming, but we're about to do 300 side quests, aren't we?
Pretty much.
I can communicate with Baul.
Yeah, I don't think there's
There are
that
still a few
many
things you should
we
know.
actually want to do, but we could.
Like what?
Can you do the Giganto monsters now?
Baul can only land
feel
We
like
can
you should-
activate
Open
them.
spaces.
I'm not
That,
sure
that's
if we
what I
can
mean.
reach all
Like
of
the
them.
talk to the
Steep mountain
friends.
ranges
Yeah,
or narrow
that we can
canyons.
definitely do that.
Can't he land on water?
Baul can only land on wide open spaces.
Wait, we can't land our boat on water?
Really?
Yes, we
It
can
looks like
actually.
it'd be a
I'm
good
not sure
try.
why this says that.
Yeah.
Well, Baul can't land on there. We got a boat.
How would he sink like a rock? He's floating. He's a blimp. I'm assuming he's more buoyant than air.
That's why we have a ship, right?
Maybe he's
Probably.
just more magic than air.
If you'd like to
Maybe
get
water
down
is
to
his
the ocean,
weakness.
Let me know.
Come on,
Maybe
he's a
he's a rock
reverse
type.
whale. Have you ever seen any actual
A
flying
reverse
whales?
whale.
Okay, but what should we do when we want to fly again?
Use Baul's horn
Whales
to
can
call
fly.
Oh, there
Okay,
we
so
go.
Whales can't swim.
It's explaining that we get the change between airship and boat.
That's
Yep.
all there is to it?
Every entelecheia has a special region.
Yeah,
in
and
its
like
brain.
you don't
The
place the
human
airship, you
horn.
can just call it wherever you want, so you don't have to go to the place where you landed.
Yep.
So we can get a hold of him by using that.
So she could just mentally call him, great.
Right.
It's very convenient.
Oh god. Oh, look at these.
It's not very complicated.
Oh right, the whole thing of.
I'll figure it out.
I like how every time you get like some sort of new mode of transportation, it has to tell you the same controls.
Yeah. and tell you that select activates skits.
Oh, yes, I forgot the action cutscene you get here.
You're familiar with Pharaoh, aren't you?
Welcome to
Is
the
he really as
world.
scary as he seems?
Well, let's see. Sometimes he's logical, sometimes he's emotional. He can be really scary or really kind.
Alright, that didn't help very much.
One
So
thing
he's
certain,
bipolar?
his power is extraordinary,
Something like
even
that.
among the entelecheia.
Here's hoping we don't wind up looking like
schizophrenic.
old Mount Temsa the moment we need him.
Multiple
If he
personality.
could do that to a mountain, there wouldn't be anything left if he turned on us.
I wish you wouldn't joke about scary things like that.
Why should we get scared before we even get there? Especially if he's that strong.
Wish I could take it as lightly as you and Yuri.
Okay, I guess you could go to Capitorum. I'm looking through this side quest list.
Whee! This is cool.
What's in
Yup.
Torum?
Should be able to learn Negative Gate there.
Now, I think that needs some prerequisites. I also looked at the side quest list earlier.
It might be. I'm not sure
Well-
if all of those like Hermes Blastia things have to be done at once.
While you talk, I'm gonna fill in some of this map.
Go for it. You can see that you found the edges in a few places.
Yeah. We definitely want to stop by Dangrest to get something for Carol.
Yes.
Okay, so
The decapitated head of the Dawn.
Close enough.
Reaper Knock turns into that. It's not a baseball anymore.
he actually puts it in a clear baseball. Oh God, I'm so lost now.
Strike fear into the heart.
You're pretty close to Dangrest.
So
What
you
is this
see that
thing?
desert that's at like the top of the map that's filled in? Because Dawngrest is close to that.
It's slightly northeast of your place.
I'm just
Yeah.
looking at things.
Oh, that thing. Yeah, go in there. Why not? There's
If you
nothing there
can.
yet.
Oh,
but-
you can enter. Okay. I always forget if they like let you in at first.
Yeah, these places are really strange in the 360 version.
Yeah, I don't really remember what they even like have in the 360 version.
I never imagined
Two of them
you'd
have
be able to
upgrades
speak
for the
with
Sorcerer's
entelecheia.
Ring.
Well, I
And
use
the
a
other two have
routine technique
nothing.
to do it. Wait,
Right.
Do I detect a little jealousy?
Maybe.
In the PS3
Right,
version,
indeed.
they lead to a new dungeon,
Yuri,
which makes more sense.
You want to talk to Rita?
Yeah,
I think the two of you understand.
I
each
always
other well
remember
enough
you go to the
already.
air crane
I
and they
got
just
him
don't
pretty well figured out,
have
but I don't know if
anything
he
in them.
understands me.
I think he feels
Dog's
the same
flipping
way.
out here. So should I even bother going in here? Or?
You can't. The entrance is
Oh.
blocked.
Great. Well, put that on the list of things to do, I guess.
Be back later.
One of the things I don't like about the map in this game is like they don't have like dots or anything.
Yeah, it's you kind of just
Yeah.
gotta know where everything is, or look on the world map like in the
Right.
menu, which
if you go
of
into the
course
menu,
stops
you
play.
get a nice list.
Which of course stops play, so it's like,
Yeah.
So you figured out how to call bowl.
Yeah. Push the stick down. Well, where am I going?
So you see that desert that's sort of like at the very top of your map right now?
Yeah.
Just go towards there. That's where Dawngrest is.
There actually are dots on the map, they're just hard to see.
Yeah, they're like really like light
Oh,
pink
they
or
are
something.
there. Yeah, that's just an incredibly poor choice of colors.
Yeah.
This is Dawngrest, isn't it?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wouldn't people in Dawngrest be like freaking out to see a giant whale just fly over the city?
I think they're just used to these kinds of things.
They are right now, at least.
After the Phoenix monster killed everything. I'm gonna go grab another beer. Be right back.
Sure. And go to the inn and rest a bunch.
Yup. There's like a bunch
bunch.
of scenes that may or may not activate always. It's weird.
Sleep away 3 entire days.
Yeah, for some reason they made that random if a scene triggers or not. So just rest until you get a scene.
Really? They made it random?
Yep.
Good job, game.
Is it really random? I thought it was just you have to stay there a certain
No, I'm
amount of
pretty sure
time.
it's random.
Was that just like a fuck you to people trying to make strategy guides?
Maybe.
Well, it wouldn't stop them, I mean.
You can tell if you get a scene or not by if you get the sleep music or not.
Yeah.
Well, he's just laying on the bed. His glasses. They're great.
Oh, he can't sleep either.
I had this dream where this person's head came off.
I see we're having a
You
man-to-man,
mean
heart-to-heart.
this head?
Yuri's head just pops off and Carol wakes up.
Ah! And then he's just in the bed next to a head.
Don Whitehorse made him an offer he couldn't refuse.
Yup. Come to this in the day of my grandfather's decapitating. And ask me a favor.
Hopefully just like casually, like, yeah, you talk a lot in your sleep, you know, because I've been sleeping next to you this entire time.
I just listen to things, you know. It's not like I don't sleep well since I've killed everyone.
Yeah, no, Yuri's surprisingly not fazed by any of the murders.
It's, you know, it's a hard knock life down in the lower quarter. Ugh, nothing like the 60-minute IPA.
Those are pretty good.
I have a cherry Coke.
So what's the whole point of this?
But
Carol's having like problems like because he doesn't know what to do with the guild.
Right.
Yeah, so there's a lot of character building stuff, but I think at the end of all these scenes you get like an actual reward type thing.
Exactly.
And that's really the only thing that matters here.
The reward is more fleshed out characters.
Oh, great.
Like
The
once you
reward
get
is the Dawn's
control,
flesh.
once you get control back, just rest again. Just rest until you get
Great.
an actual useful reward.
Aw.
Yeah, titles are only good when they have costumes attached.
Yeah.
Sigh.
Yeah, titles do absolutely nothing in this game apart from the costumes. I'm not sure why they did that.
Yeah, I don't know why they changed it, because like in Symphonia they gave you like bonuses.
Yeah,
and
they
stuff.
did.
Like Symphonia was like the only Tales game where that actually happened, though.
Abyss also has some bonuses, but they don't tell you which title gives which bonuses.
Oh right, Abyss just keeps it hidden from you.
Yeah.
Forgot about that. Because I know that Abyss did like that title bonus system, except they did it in like those whatever the hell they called them in that game, the cores,
Oh, I got a ton of money.
were like the overt things. Yeah, really,
Yeah,
I wouldn't
the
worry about the
capacity cores,
inn
I
breaking the
think.
bank here.
You should just buy the inn.
This building
I
is
need to
mine
sleep
now.
here a lot, so why don't we just
I
cut
think
out
you
the
guys
romance?
are just like pulling one over me here. The rest of this episode is going to be pressing H from this guy.
No, I'm not sure why it's the trigger. Maybe accident re-enter?
It really, yeah, I'm pretty sure you can just
That's
sleep.
exit
I don't think you
re-enter.
have to, but I could be wrong.
And then if it doesn't work, then screw it. It like appears at other times too.
Yeah.
Just
We
leave
have
town
every
and come
party
back
member,
and-
right?
Yeah, I believe so.
We have all
Yes.
7 party members, right? Yeah, because most scenes
Yes.
don't trigger when we don't.
Yeah, we got everyone.
This is my favorite part
Oh,
of the
there we
game.
go.
Oh, so it actually did not trigger all those times.
Apparently.
God, I hate this game sometimes.
Well, there's White Horse back there.
I mean, I
Guess you're
kind of
right.
like that they put so many of these little events in that, like, even if you're playing without a guide, sometimes you'll just stumble upon them.
Yeah, true.
But at the same time, that makes like 100% completion
Yeah.
really,
So do I keep
really
doing this?
awful.
Keep doing it.
I keep sleeping.
Yep.
Oh my god.
More. I need to
We're
see
getting all
Carol
this-
swing his sword in the middle of the night.
We're getting all the sleep that G-Up isn't.
Aww.
Yeah, this scene in particular is a very poor design choice.
It really is.
We must have thrown away like $10,000 by now.
You know,
we have
Estelle's
enough
getting
money.
really antsy. Like, I want to see Pharaoh. No, we're gonna sleep here a few more times.
It's the same scene, except they pan the camera to the right a bit.
It's gonna go further and further, and then eventually you'll just see Don Whitehorse's body. I'm gonna get stronger for you, Don.
They actually left his body in the street. Libertarian paradise means no social services.
Yeah, so no burial.
Government. Yeah.
No one came forward to claim it.
So he always has trouble sleeping when he comes to this city. So Yuri's just like purposely staying here night after night, so he could take it out on Carol. Also, isn't he like the leader of the hunting blades or whatever?
No,
Harry?
he is the
No.
leader of Don's guild, like Don Whitehorse's guild, Altosk. But that guild is also like the head of all the guilds at Dongrest. So he does have some like executive power over the hunting blades.
I see.
What's his name? Tyson or the big
he's
dude?
the-
Clint.
Yeah.
Is the head of the hunting blades.
Maybe Yuri's trying to help Carol, just as like a whole smoke the whole pack sort of thing. Just keep sleeping here until you stop hating it.
I'm not sure the analogy works, but okay.
He's just trying to make Carol go insane for insomnia. Do we keep doing this?
Yes.
It's because this is gonna be a whole episode.
Just sleeping at Dongrest.
What is it? The Grand Dongrest Hotel.
Their stance is too
I haven't
weak.
even seen that movie.
I think
No
that's the
power in
second to
your
last.
arms.
I think there's one scene after this and then we're done.
And I think he actually gets something for that last scene.
Yep.
Everyone else in the party is really confused at this point, but Yuri is just like, nope, one more time. Kid's gotta get his reps in.
One night in Dongrest makes a hard
Hey,
man
this time
crumble.
it triggered immediately.
One night in Dongrest and the world's your oyster.
Dragon uppercut. Great, we got a new move.
Well, kind of.
His bag is on fire or something.
The roof is on fire.
Yeah.
Looks like you've surpassed even me. I wish
Okay,
Yuri could
so-
get that
Yeah, I should
sword.
check that.
The sword is pretty cool.
It's actually not an art, it's
Special
a skill
skill.
we get.
Okay, so is this an art? I mean,
Kind
so
of.
it's-
Gives you an art, a very specific art.
Like,
Ah,
you know how burst art work? Like just we did
Yeah.
earlier? The special skill gives you access to a mystic art, which works
Yeah, you
kind
might
of...
call this Burst Art 2.
It's a level beyond.
This is a level beyond
Yeah,
Burst
kind
Art.
of. You
Uh.
activate it the same way as a burst art, except instead of holding the art button, you hold the attack button.
Okay.
And you have to be
So,
in over limit
so what
3.
you're telling me is it's never going to happen in this LP.
Oh,
Not unless you
I
do
recommend it.
specifically.
They look pretty neat. And Carol's
They're
is kind of
basically-
hilarious.
They're basically limit breaks.
Okay.
pretty much.
I'll try to use. Do I need the rest here anymore?
Nope.
No. Never
Good.
again.
Yeah.
Yes,
outta
you
here.
do. Keep going.
Yes, about 5 more times.
Okay, now where to?
Go outside and...
This kid's informative. Okay. I'm done with this place.
Done here forever.
Yeah, if we want an
Oh
art
god,
for
the
Rita...
worst side quest in the game is open.
Yeah, don't do that.
The worst mini game in the game. Not
Oh,
happening.
no, don't do that either. I was thinking of
Never,
the Guild
never, never.
Quest stuff.
Oh, yeah, that one's pretty bad too, but
You're
not
talking
as
about
bad.
the flight one?
I'm talking about the waiter, the waiter
I just
side.
realized
Oh,
after-
yeah, yeah.
After spending 2 weeks sleeping in Dongress, I went outside and slept on a mat.
Yuri just sits out. All right, we're pitching a tent, but Yuri.
Okay, where to?
Okay,
Dog has to piss here and
go to
everywhere
a meat
else.
hill. I think that's the easiest place right now. That's to the east.
That's like close to the ports. So
Yeah.
yeah, go east. Go east, young man.
Okay, these right here.
Right, and if you go a bit further, there's that valley or whatever. That's where we want to go.
Yeah, a little past those.
And we want to
It's
enter
basically
from
to
the
the dungeon
east.
the dungeon that you went to before you.
Yeah, you're past it. Like between that town and the port.
I'm so lost.
We're so good at this. It just looks like a path over a hill.
There should be
Like you see how there's if you follow that path that goes between the tree and the port, there's a
Yeah.
part where it goes between the mountains. That's
Right
actually a
above it.
dungeon.
Okay, so here's the pass.
Yes, exactly.
I'm gonna assume yes, but
And we want to enter from the east.
Want to enter from the east. So I'm
you're
guessing
giving him
right
some
here.
complex problems here.
Yeah. I think we're gonna need to print out a map with like grid coordinates on it.
I think we have enough maps on it right now.
Emerald Hill.
Yeah, exactly.
Emmead Hill, yep.
Okay.
Pumpkin Hill.
Just go in there
Oh,
and examine the blastia.
Little extra, little something something.
Alright, so
You're the one that broke this thing. Yep, that was me.
All me. Yeah, now you go to these places and it's like, yeah, I did this too.
yeah, I did that.
I'm actually a bit of an arsonist.
But only a bit, you know. That's why it only happened in very specific cutscenes.
No one would believe that you're trying to save the world because all these things polluted or something.
Yada yada yada, save the world, regenerate
Yeah.
the world.
So if no one knows that these Hermes blastia exist, how are there so many of them?
Yeah, I was wondering that before. I'm not sure.
Maybe they're like
Is this
indistinguishable.
some guy in like his workshop like making them and selling them on the market, but no one knows who it is or where he is?
Maybe.
Magic.
Magic.
Magic, I don't have to explain shit. Okay, so she doesn't know how to change the formula, so she just breaks them. Great.
I don't know how to science, so instead I
Oh, we
break
got
science.
Aspio. That's her hometown, right? No.
Ass,
Yes.
ass, PO.
I don't know if bringing her to like the Nerd Lord cave is a good idea. They're all gonna get like really awkward around her and hover hands and shit.
Oh god. Yeah, could I take a picture with you?
That is an excellent cosplay. Okay, well I'm assuming we're supposed to go to Aspies.
Yeah, but while we're here, we could do another scene too.
Okay.
Like exit out and enter from the other side.
Okay.
If you
I
know
thought
what
for a
I
second
mean.
they were gonna tell me to fight that giant wolf again.
No.
I was gonna be very sad.
Nah, that's you only have to do that 3 or 4 more times. You know, to get the true ending.
That seems like something this game would do.
Giant wolf ending where the giant wolf is controlling the game.
Giant
through it.
wolf ending.
Yeah.
Through a control
Everybody's
panel.
been replaced by giant
Okay, and
wolves.
go north into the forest and immediately east to that clearing or whatever that is.
The
Wasn't there,
true
like, a
ending.
giant bug or something over here?
No, that's the other forest.
This place?
Yeah.
The
and-
giant
How are you
bug
supposed to
ending is
find
actually
this
the
stuff?
true ending.
Yeah, I know.
Like, there's no reason why you would ever come back here.
This game is really bad for those kinds of
Yeah.
side quests.
These flowers are so pretty. I thought the dog would know a lot about plants.
The dog does know a lot about plants. He's just not talking. Doesn't want to give away his trade secrets.
I love how Rita's just trying to stump him now because she's embarrassed she doesn't know. Oh, I guess she does.
Bam. Just got
Get out
knowledge
nerded, son.
bombed.
Dog's listening to him.
Dog knows what's up.
Nightshade sounds like it's something you would use to poison someone.
I'm pretty sure Nightshade is poisonous.
Yeah.
Like, in the real world.
I also love how he's like, yeah, my friend likes them, and then he was like, you have friends.
He's quick.
Ice cold.
It's cooler than being cool. Alright.
What are we even talking about here anymore?
Some things are best off not questioned.
You're as cold as ice, and you're willing to sacrifice.
When I see the name Philippe, I just think of Achewood.
Yeah, same.
Achewood is my favorite anime.
Okay, that's great. And of course, Estelle has not been paying attention.
I would also explain how he knows so much about flowers, because he married one.
It all makes sense now.
All coming together.
He actually told her to pick the flowers because it's poison ivy. She has a rash break out.
What an ass.
Okay, now go back out and to Aspio.
So what was that whole thing for? Was that some side quest of Ravens?
Yeah. That's for later.
Is he gonna try to, like, rekindle a lost flame or some bullshit?
Something like that.